Hi everyone, and thanks so much for watching. I'm Sheila McKenna and I am the founder of Push Factor. I figured what better place to do a video than in my car, because I do a lot of thinking and talking out loud inside this car. I wanted to explain to you guys how important it is to break through from the barriers that we have, set for ourselves. It's very, very unfortunate that we are living in a situation right now that is not really us. I remember last week I asked a colleague of mine, is this it? Is this it for you? And instinctively, he knew exactly what I meant. And he looked back at me and he said, no, this isn't it for me. And I asked him, so what is it for you? For you, what is the highest, truest, most fulfilling life that you could be living right now? And he looked at me and he said, I haven't really thought about that. I'll get back to you. And I realized that we don't give a second thought to the idea that we can live a more fulfilling life than what we're living right now. For a lot of us, we actually feel like we don't have the right to have that. A lot of the things that we believe right now are based on the beliefs of our authority figures when we were growing up as young people. Now we are in this place where we aren't happy. We are not satisfied, but we feel like these are the only circumstances that we have to live under. And because of this is my reality. This is how I'm going to live. Besides, I have a stable job. I'm taking care of my family. I'm feeding my children. I'm taking them to school. And at this point, that's all that matters. And we completely forget about who we are. We don't believe that there is more. We don't believe in who we really, really are. It's like we've set a trap for ourselves and we plan on staying in that trap because it's warm, it's comfortable, it's what we've always known. And the idea of stretching any further or going a longer distance than where we are is unfathomable. And the sad thing is that so many of us are frustrated, unhappy, stuck, depressed, addicted to something because of this reality that we've created for ourselves, and we don't feel like there's a way out. We don't feel like there's anything that we can do about our situation. And as impossible as this situation may be, I believe that anybody can get out of where they are. I want to tell you what that takes. It takes changing your psychology, a radical change of the way you're thinking right now of your current situation. In other words, it's time for you to look for something that is meaningful and purposeful for you. It's time for you to find something that occupies your mind and it floods it so much that is all you start to think about. That it becomes your do or die. It becomes your must. A lot of us have got things that we want to do. Majority of us want to make more money. That's a given. That is a fact. A lot of us are in a situation where we're not happy with ourselves financially and we want to do more and we want to be more. But we haven't put ourselves in a situation yet where the pursuit of that thing is no longer an option. There's only one way that you're going to turn around your situation. And that is taking one idea, taking one powerful concept that you have always had at the back of your mind and making it everything, turning it into everything. And by that I mean it is no longer an option. It is a must. It's a do or die situation. It's something that you must do. You wake up in the morning and that is all you think about. When you go to sleep, that is all you think about. It becomes your obsession. It becomes something that you really, really want to do. Now, there's a reason why a lot of us don't finish what we start. And the only reason is we have got options. This thing that we were pursuing was never really something that we wanted to put everything into anyway. It may have been important initially, but because it got difficult, because I still have these other options, I'm good. I don't really need to pursue that anymore. You stop pursuing it. And then what happens? You go back into a situation where you're unsatisfied. So this is the only way that 2015 is going to be. A lot of barriers came in and you looked around and you realized, well, I still have my job. A big year for you. It's going to turn around for you. So what is the goal you have right now? What is the purpose that you have that's going to flood your mind and occupy you? What is that push that you need? What is that push factor that is going to change the game this year for you? Because this is the 21st century And there are more opportunities now than there ever were. But it's up to you. What purpose do you have this year? And what is it that you want to fulfill more than anything this year? Because until you get to that point, you will always be frustrated. You're always going to find a quick solution. The thing that you're trying to pursue is not a quick solution. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes you doing it every day. That's the only way that this is going to work. So until you have come to that place in your mind, from sitting there and contemplating about it to I'm ready to do this at any cost, no matter what, wherever I'm starting from, with whatever I have, I'm going to do whatever I can, then not very much is going to change for you this year. I'm not going to lie to you. So what has to change? What for you is no longer an option but is a must? Start thinking about that and ask yourself, is the life I'm living it? And if it's not it, how long can I live like this? And what do I need to do to pull myself out of my situation right now if I'm unhappy or unsatisfied or stuck? Think about that this week. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that these words impact you somewhere and give you that opportunity to start thinking and dreaming even bigger than you ever did, because you deserve it. And whatever it is that you are seeking is seeking you too, but it's up to you to connect the dots. See you guys next week.